This is culturally inappropriate.
Wagwan, it's your humble host, Big Truck. Conversation and reviews. Yo, Corey Holcomb and friends got something to say. I got something to say. And then the spirit of the universe is going to take us home. So with that being said, grab your shoulder pads and your helmet. Peep this shit out.
They say the truth hurts, so I lied to you. Yes, I lied to you.
Right. We want to save women. We want to be a protector of women, but it's manipulated and taken advantage of here in America.
Because if they lie or play victim,
That's how I justify it.
yeah, they're gonna lie or play victim, and that white knight syndrome gonna kick in. It happened to me with the whole caffeine situation.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a. All these black men just watch, and they don't give a. Yeah, this man hit me, grabbed a rock, and it hit me in my face.
Yeah, I remember that. Well, shit. The chickens have came to roost. But it's amazing how when this story first broke, it didn't dawn on individuals right off the back. Let me look into this thing. Something does not seem right about this.
My number, and all y'all just watch.
Some stranger got into a fight that's a man.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, them guys going at it. But if me and a woman simply had a disagreement, everybody would be like, why you do that to her?
Right.
That's why I'd be like, her? And it'd be somebody just like the brick lady or somebody like that. It'd be a straight ain't nothing brawl.
Right.
And they get grace over you. That's why I don't let women that ain't putting in work around me.
What you want to see? What you want to see? What y'all do? I want y'all to be a man.
Fuck you then.
Black men get the most dirt put on them more than any other race of man. Men, period. But especially black men. However, it was like a battle of the beast. You had good men of value, good women of value. Didn't matter what color they were. They did their research versus modern women. They did not do their research. They came out to shame men. Where y'all asses at now?
I want y'all to be a man. Do something. Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face?
Assalamu alaikum. Rhoda here to remind you that every time you lie to somebody, you're taking away their choice. You're taking away the ability for them to make a decision that's good for themselves. And that's why I always lie to the people of the global minority and men.
You a bitch. You a bitch.
Y'all didn't catch that. Or did y'all catch that? At the height of the event was going on. It took previous individuals that had dealings with her to come back and call this bitch out. But the damage was already done to black men. The damage was already done. Y'all didn't see this? It just goes to show she knew who to pander to. Y'all. And that's sad. That evil ass laugh.
Because men are not providers and protectors, not innately, because they only protect what they possess. But we protect everybody, and we provide, baby.
Open your mouth wide. Yeah. Remember that position.
Okay?
They mad because you trying to be somebody. I'm trying to be a doctor and they mad. Look what they did to me. Look what they did to me for no reason.
You're yelling at my associate?
Ma'am, you yelled at me. You called me a on the phone.
No, I did
Yes,
not.
you did.
No, I did
yes,
not.
you did. You're a coward. You're a liar, and you're a racist because you're a pale, ugly.
It's amazing how when truth is being presented, there's crickets. Her behavior alone, it's like, this is the woman that you modern women sided with. And I say modern women. Woman of good character did not side with her. Woman of good character didn't go along with the plot and the scheme. And shout out to those that did their research.
Stupid, uneducated woman. That's what you are. For stealing from black people forever, and they look better than you. Racist.
I have been living in Texas for over a year, and I've had the police called on me 3 times. What are you doing? Negativity seems to follow you, but you seem to always blame everyone else for your malarkey. She has a history of making up, starting GoFundMes, and getting money. We live in a time where bad behavior, especially when it looks at and examines women, has no consequences.
The brick lady was the recipient of lames and unqualified fools having a word on social media.
A woman.
And if you are an uncontrolled heathen, a 99-cent mop bucket mud puppy, you cannot give advice to those if you have not done the work yourself to put yourself in a better position to be seen by many in a positive light.
My nigga.
Raised over $40,000 on GoFundMe, is now being charged with theft by deception. Rhoda Osmond told cops that she was hit in the face with a brick outside a Houston club after she refused to give out her phone number. But footage capturing the incident does not support Rhoda's report, according to charging documents. And cops say a similar GoFundMe was created in 2020 where she claimed to be assaulted with no reports on record. GoFundMe told an NBC affiliate that the fundraiser has been removed from their platform and Rhoda has been banned from creating future fundraisers.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a... All these black men just what?
That's Rhoda Osmond. She's known virally as Brick Lady, and a Harris County jury has just found her guilty of theft by deception.
What have I ever done to anybody in my life to
What have you done? You scanned people. So much bad press was put on black men. I'm glad you got what the fuck you deserve. And any other women out there that want to put bad press, bad shame on good men, let this be a lesson. Y'all ass gonna get it too. Know damn well a brick wouldn't have done that much damn damage. There would have been some skid marks. There would have been something. But yet, truth comes out.
Back in 2023, she went viral when she made claims online that a man threw a brick at her head because she wouldn't give him her phone number.
This was a well thought of plan, a diabolical plan.
You know, a woman scorn will try to destroy you, and then after they've destroyed your reputation in a way, if you catch them or you expose them, they, they just gonna disappear, or they think an apology is good enough. Now, for sometimes an apology.
I agree. And I also want to just say that the first time that they started to lie about me, the first thing that they did when they started this hate campaign was they mass reported my TikTok and my Instagram because they cannot handle me speaking, because they know that when I speak, all the evidence and all of the receipts lie with me.
Shut the fuck, shut. Oh, shit.
There was no receipts. Everybody else had receipts that did their research and called you out. But this is narcissist behavior. There's a large number of women that behave like her. Let me highlight that. And this is why I say, men, in the season of your life, you better know who you are and whose you are. You better embrace that and walk in that. Because you have a large number of women out here that got fucking issues. And if you look close enough, you can see the shit on their face. They wear it well. It doesn't matter how much they try to cover it up with makeup. You gonna see their pain. You gonna see their past. You need to stay the fuck away before you end up a victim.
They know that every time that I just express myself, that it discredits all of their lies. Because they're just not true. They're so ridiculous. So hopefully I won't be silenced. And hopefully they won't crash out, but I'm sure they will. And I'm sure they will try to silence me, but I'm no longer afraid, and I will not be stopped, and I will not be silenced.
You a bitch. You a bitch.
You will not erase me.
When the jury convicted her, the judge had to tell her to calm down in the courtroom several times.
Well, a Harris County jury found her guilty of theft. She has to spend 90 days in jail, 10 years probation. She has to pay restitution, 10 years of no social media, which is big for her brand. All right.
Black men, can we say justice is served? Because there was so many black women in those same comments talking about, oh, we picked the bear. Black men don't help black women. Black men don't protect black women.
I agree. I totally agree. Justice is served. It feels good when a 99-cent mop bucket, mud puppy pirate get what the fuck they deserve for coming for men, making up a false allegation to shame men, to fatten your pockets. And look at how many women believe the lie. Rejected the truth, but believed the lie. If you go back biblically, we in our last days, Jacob's trouble. Many people will come out pretending to be something that they're not. Many people will come out to deceive. A large number of women were so easily deceived. Isn't it funny how a large number of black women can sit up there and make such a statement? Black men won't protect us, but yet look at the shit that you do. But here's a fun fact. Black women don't protect black men, but let another woman of another race step to the plate and protect black men. Those same black women got a problem. Fuck y'all.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Is found guilty from taking money from the very people that supported her, which is you black women. Y'all supported her and said she was right about everything. You emasculated men. You said black men were trash. You said black men were good fathers. You said black men weren't good providers. You did everything to emasculate black men when that post came out about her falsifying the man hitting her with a brick. And she took y'all money because y'all supported that GoFundMe. You supported the one in 2020, and then you supported the recent one that she did. It's so easy to fool these women, man. All you got to do is say a man did something and he's just guilty by default.
I might as well chime my 2 cents into it because I was one of the larger creators that defended Roe at the time when she made the video about her getting hit in the face with a brick and men stood around and did nothing. There are a lot of mitigating circumstances of why I believed her. Do I regret that I believe her? No. I said what I said and I meant what I said at the time that I said it, and I stand on business with it. Like I
want to back that up. I want to back that up. I want to back that shit up.
Nothing. There are a lot of mitigating circumstances of why I believed her. Do I regret that I believe her? No. I said what I said.
Fuck you! Fuck you then!
Stupid bitch. The reason why I back that up, I read body language and facial micros. She's one of them feminists. She didn't like the fact that she was wrong. You have some individual out there that will not admit when they're wrong. On the other hand, you have some individuals out there that if they're wrong, they will admit they were wrong and they apologize. She's one of those that will not admit when she's wrong. That's why I had to rewind it, because her facial micros just told everything. She mad because it proved men right. I said what I said and I stand by it. That's a you problem. You got some issues going on there, sweetheart, and you need to deal with that.
And I meant what I said at the time that I said it, and I stand on business with it.
Like I said in the video, I accept accountability for.
Now, this is my homegirl right here. Shout out to her. Come on, Dana Dane. At least this queen right here can admit when she's wrong. I respect that.
Speaking on something that was not real and speaking on it as if it was real. I was wrong for that. I can admit that.
It wasn't a matter of whether or not she was lying. That wasn't even a debate. That wasn't even a discourse. It was the fact that men were up in my comment section talking about black women do not deserve any form of respect, protection, or any.
Shut the fuck, shut. Oh, shit!
And can you blame them? Can you blame men for saying it? Look at what a large number of 99-cent mop bucket pirates did to black men. While you have your weave in your eyelashes and your fingernails. Look at what they did to black men. Black men have every right, because if the shoe was on the other foot.
That's y'all was saying. So miss me with, you ain't about to sit there and gaslight, because I have the comments to sit there and prove that. I said what I said and I meant what I said at the time that I said it based off of the information that was presented.
Did they ever come back and apologize for the disrespectful comments they made about little black boys and how they would abort them and how they wanted to unalive them? There was some of the most disgusting comments made behind this woman lying about being hit with a brick. And none of the women who were on board of believing her and disrespecting black men behind her lies ever came back and apologized.
They didn't. No one came back and say, I'm sorry, black man. And then when some of them tried to do that, they gave some fake ass apology. Boy, I tell you, the world is a concrete jungle and nobody knows your name.
Y'all need to stop coming up on this internet making lies and accusations. Because these days, everybody has a phone. And what's going to end up happening is people are going to dig. And y'all know TikTok. TikTok are investigators. They're better than the FBI. And you know what? I think this may be good for her. And some people don't need to be on social media at all.
Hi, you guys. I'm out of the...
Even your cat believe you. That's why your cat is on your chest. But the sister has a point. Oh, this motherfucker here.
The store. So they wanted $7 for this. Mind you, I don't have food stamps anymore. They cut me off. So I only had $22 left in food stamps. So this is what I stole. Let me show you the most important thing to me.
Say something else, nigga. I'm gonna tie your old monkey ass up.
Short ribs.
So the most important thing to you is short ribs. Not 1-pack. Not 2-pack, but 3-packs. And the items that you stole. Damn, I need some cognac. You mean to tell me that you bold enough and stupid as fuck enough to make a TikTok video of the items that you stole? Boy, I love working law enforcement. I love it. I love working corrections because it teaches you a whole lot of things. Whenever we need to go find people and look for people, we go straight to Facebook, we go to Instagram, and we go to TikTok. Because folk are stupid enough to post things online.
You dumb bitch.
You just made law enforcement's day. You made their job easy to find your ass, to find your dumb black ass.
Take off the label so that you don't beep. Get your meat. How many do you think that I got?
2 million people losing their SNAP benefits come November 1st. And then when I look at the numbers of the amount of people and where they're from, I'm gonna say this is a much needed process, bruh. Because you're telling me of the 42 million people, only like 30% of that 42 million are actually Americans? And I mean 30% of the 42 million are actually Americans who were born here, who are disabled, who are veterans, who are actually people who literally and actually need this assistance.
Somebody reported me to my caseworker, to DHS, where I get my food stamps through, because I wasn't reporting my TikTok income. So now, as far back as January, when I first started making money on TikTok, they are making me pay back every single penny that they gave me. $30,000, not only.
When it comes to that in your EBT food stamps, that has nothing to do with it. That's something totally different. You got people that are paid to go out into the universe, start chaos, whether it's in the street or on social media. Some of these videos I've been seeing on TikTok, I'm like, yeah, you're a paid actor. You're a paid actress. Yeah, this is an AI. Yeah, this is a skit. This shit ain't real.
I am no longer able to get welfare. No more welfare for Corby. If I want to get welfare, I have to move out of state. The state of Michigan is not allowing me to collect anything, not even Medicaid. This is not fair. How the hell am I supposed to feed 6 kids? How the hell am I supposed to sell both of my vehicles? How am I supposed to get a job if I don't have a vehicle?
And can I be real? More y'all should have started taking from corporations a long time ago. Y'all just didn't have that.
You a bitch. You a bitch.
Now, with her, I guarantee you, let's play devil's advocate. It just came to my spirit. What if, let's just say, she didn't steal any of that, she bought that, but made a TikTok video and to let it be known that she stole that stuff? Has anybody ever figured that part out? Don't worry, I'll wait. The advice that she's given, we already know that's not good advice. But let's just say she purchased those items. Wow, this is a perfect opportunity to make a TikTok video. I'm going to tell the people that I stole it. I actually paid for it. They don't know that.
Bones. Get out there and feel like I told you. Everything out here is yours. Whether or not you take it, they call that free will. I call it eminent domain.
True that, but you can't take that same damn energy and go get your ass a man. Ain't that about a bitch?
You know what I'm saying? One thing I learned from the white men, take it! Hey, now! Take it!
Open your mouth wide. Yeah. Remember that position.
The Brick Lady, Brick Face, Brick-O-Mania, Brick-O-Rama, Big Brick Energy, the Lion Scandalous, Somali Harlot, who absolutely tried to frame a man for hitting her in the face with a brick. And of course, we all looked at her and said this couldn't be true because we understand that if you get hit in the face with a brick, then your skin is gonna be busted wide open. But she came with her swollen face and her blabble blabble, cry, and all the ladies of the community rallied to her defense and said, us men, we weren't defending, we weren't protecting, we weren't worthy. How does it feel, ma'am, to be absolutely bamboozled, razzle-dazzle, run amok and shucky-ducky by a scamming harlot who just got...
My question to the ladies that believed her, that side with her, here's my question. How do you feel now, knowing that all the evidence and truth has been presented and she has been convicted?
Breaking news. Fox 26's Sherman DeSell joining us live from the newsroom now with what's going on here. Sherman.
Yeah, so there's a few top stories that we're looking at. GoFundMe schemers found guilty. Let's start with that GoFundMe scheme story. Remember Rhoda Osmond? We talked about her a few times for the last couple of years. In 2023, she was known as the Brick Lady online. She made claims that a man threw a brick at her head outside of a bar in West Houston because she didn't give him her phone number. Well, she went on to collect $42,000 through a GoFundMe campaign she started after that. Well, a Harris County jury found her guilty of theft. She has to spend 90 days in jail, 10 years probation. She has to pay restitution, 10 years of no social media, which is big for her brand.
Rhoda Osmond, 35, had been told to calm down several times after the jury returned the guilty verdict following about 2.5 hours of deliberations.
Yeah, because she showed her ass. She could not believe that this is happening. See, that's how a narcissist get down. A narcissist does not like it when they ask to get found out or when they get convicted, when others see them for who they really are. That's what's happening to a large number of you modern feminist women today. That's why in the dating field, you between a pimp and a hard place.
Last, we have the winter of our discontent. You have this scammer, this lady here, scamming away, scam likely, scam-o-rama, but there's nothing new. You see, this is the season for the scam. This is the season for the crash out, but this is also the season of reckoning. See, Rhoda Osmond is just like all the ladies on the line talking about how they're gonna go steal if they don't get exactly what they want to get because these folks feel absolutely entitled. This is the same thing as somebody saying because her food stamps got cut off, she's gonna run up in Walmart and take exactly what she wants to take. You see,
Ain't no way. Hey, look at this, bro.
Good job, brother. You got that damn cart back, and you see she didn't fight. You see she didn't fight. Good job. Get that man a raise.
Ain't no way.
Last but not least, go in that church and infiltrate. Don't be stupid. Get in there. Ask them for some rent money. Ask them for some help. You've been tithing. Say your lights is off. You need a stipend. You need some food.
Get them, bitch.
Go to the church. Ask for help.
This goes to show how stupid a large number of black women can be. And they'll stoop so low. But these are the ones that talk about they don't need no man, but they do need a man because they're being intimate with somebody, unless they're just using their fingers and their dildo and their rolls. However, this is not the type of advice to give. But we live in a society and we live in a time where you got stupid people playing stupid games but feel some type of way when they win stupid prizes.
If the pastor don't help you out, blast them on social media. Quickest way the church's money is ask for some. Go do it. See what you get. Report back to a let me know.
this lady, she figured that she could put one over the entire community. She knew how much the black women were upset at the black men. She knew if she came out and said she wasn't protected, somebody busted her upside the head with a brick, that all the black women and some of the sympathetic simps would jump right behind her, jump in those comments. And
she played the fuck out of you black women, a large number of you. Made y'all look stupid.
Donate. Donations forever. And if you thought it was going for any medical bills, you must be a new type of fool. And this world is full of them. Just like all those people who donated that $42,000.